How are you? Hope you are doing something great today. So today I come up with a very interesting topic for those who are looking forward to install Ubuntu Linux on their MacBooks. So this is video for them who are looking to install Ubuntu Linux on their MacBook M2 using an UTM. Okay, so watch the entire video to get understand all the steps that you would require to install Ubuntu Linux on the UTM machine. It is a similar virtualization environment like as you are using a VMware. So in MacBook you have a UTM, and if you are a UTM user, so it's video for you. So let's get started. So as I have a UTM here, for this I already installed Linux. I installed from okay. So here is your UTM look like, as I already installed UTM in my MacBook M2, therefore it is showing over here. Along with that, I already installed Ubuntu Linux on the VMs, therefore it is mentioned here Linux 4 with the name and Docker server. So I would like to start with you uh, from scratch. So note down every step and follow each and every step. Okay, let's get started. So once you open your UTM UI, it look like this. So what would be our next step is click on this plus icon. Once you click on that, you will click on virtualize, because we are doing a virtualization, we are creating a VM for our Ubuntu Linux, therefore we will select virtualize version. Once you click on it, so they provide you pre-configured operating systems like Windows and Mac OS. We don't require Windows, we don't require Mac OS, we require Linux because we have to install Ubuntu Linux on it. So click on Linux. So here we go. Here it will give you a guide about installation about Ubuntu, and here it will ask for you if you have downloaded a Ubuntu ISO image, so you can just locate that image from here. So just click on browse. Once you did that, go to the Ubuntu, okay, right? So you make sure that you must have a Ubuntu live server over there. Okay, this version you have to install for UTM ARM64, right? And it's basically a CLI based version. Once we install the CLI based version, then we will convert it into desktop. So don't worry about anything, we will convert it later. First we have to install. So click on it. Once you have clicked on it, open, it will visible over here. So this is our next step. Click on continue blue button, just click over here and provide RAM according to your system. If you don't provide the configuration details, it will dynamically allocate it according to the requirement. Then again click on continue, then continue. I will say it's a Sonar Cube server. So here we go, our VM has been created successfully. What we have to do, just click on this play button. Once you did that, it will ask you few options, so you don't need to go here and there. Just click enter or hit enter on your keyboard, try on install Ubuntu server, right? Just follow each and every step accordingly as in the video. Hope this video will helpful for you. So it take quite few seconds or minutes to get started. Here we go, the setup has been installed. The setup has been begun. So first of all, they will ask you for the language. Which language would you like to configure in your Linux? So if you are familiar with your native language like Dutch, Kotlin, and Espanol, and blah blah, whatever they are mentioned, so you can select accordingly, but the standard method and the standard we use is English. Okay, so just click over here and hit enter, and here you can see down there is option over here, done. Just click, hit enter on a down. Yes, Ubuntu server, and just hit enter on done, and it will provide you your IP address, and enter. Hit enter, nothing to do anything here. Hit enter, nothing to do here, nothing to do anything here. Just hit enter. It provide your volume, so you have to do nothing for now. Yes, and you will give a sonar cube, sonar cube, sonar cube username, and password you can provide accordingly. Then hit answer again. Yes, continue. Let's install. Let's open server, then hit enter. We don't need to install anything right now, pre-install, so we just hit enter again, and here we go. All the configuration files has been start working. So once all the things has been installed successfully, then we will move forward for a live server Ubuntu. So if you would like to see the entire process which is behind the scenes, so you can just drop down your arrow keys on the keyboard and hit enter over here, and you can see the process, what is going on behind the scene, as you can see. So don't worry about anything, it take quite few move on for reboot now option, right? So here we go. So importantly, you have to do one more thing here. Just go to the over here disk icon, click over here, and right after or drop down the install windows option, there is a eject option is there. So until you did not click over here, it will not allow you to run Ubuntu server, right? Because it considered that you are like putting your Linux DVD in your VM. Therefore, we have to eject. So for the quicker way, we can just close it there, then restart again. And yes, it will work. Okay, here we go. Our server version has been installed successfully. So what are the credentials detail you had put while in installation? So you must remember over there, and you can even write it down on your notebook as well. So I put it over there. Is Sonar Cube, if I am not wrong. Yeah, my password works. Now this is our time to convert our CLI to desktop version, right? So it's your choice, either move for this version or not. But I will tell you this way also, where you can convert your CLI to desktop GUI version. So first we have to make update sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade, so they can upgrade their all libraries and all the configurations files accordingly. As you can see, that upgrade is in progress. So just wait for a few minutes to get it complete, all the updates and configurations file. It is necessary before performing any task. You must ensure that all the things has been completed. Just click on OK. Then the process will be resume of upgrade and installation. Then we have successful. So we have to write it command. So we have to maximize my screen so you can see the commands what I'm writing over here. Yes. Now we are installed GUI on our Ubuntu server, right? Which is Ubuntu desktop. So the default Ubuntu desktop is modified version of the GNOME desktop environment. And install Ubuntu desktop by running the following commands. So keep an eye on this. Okay. Now we have to put our second command over here. We have to write second command over here, which is sudo apt install ubuntu hyphen desktop. Might will install a desktop version for us. So it take quite few seconds or minutes to get installed. Linux has been installed successfully on SonarCube server. As you can see there, start setup guide, next, next, and start using Ubuntu. And Ubuntu has been installed successfully. And these all are the menus. As you can see, installed, pre-installed. This is how we did all the things. First, we have created our server on UTM, Ubuntu server, then install Ubuntu on it, which is on CLI mode. Then we turn that CLI mode into desktop version, which is available here, right here. As you can see here, it's a graphical user interface, UUI, which we have installed successfully. Okay, so in the next video I will show you how to connect with your terminal. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know if you have any question. I would more than happy to answer. Bye bye, take care of yourself, have a great day.